Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of MTG Sin Senpai. Tonight I have for you a bundle of Duskmourne House of Horror. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my price pack video. Now I got the bundle video, and the one after this will be my collector box video. So, look forward to that. But for today, breaking into this bundle pack are I'm going to still call them fat packs. I know they're not technically fat packs no more, but in my eyes, these are still fat packs because essentially it's a specialty box with booster packs in them that you guys get. So there is that. There's this nice nifty little insert of the creepy twins, and we got ourselves what's this? Duskmourne House Horror, like a little movie poster type deal. It's kind of cute looking. Unfortunately, I don't hold on to these particular things, so there's letting that go. All right, let's see what we got in here. Excited to get tearing into this. Got ourselves our nice little punch outs, nifty little things. I don't ever save these, unfortunately, just because they just kind of take up space. So let's go ahead and let that go. Ooh, look at that. We got ourselves a nifty little anti-theft taggy thingy. So, it's my first time seeing one of these in the box. There's that. Got ourselves our beautiful little spin down. It's actually super cool looking. I've heard that the Nightmare bundle has a glow in the dark variant, which is kind of cool. So I'll be trying to get, like I said, I believe I mentioned it before, but I want to do my best to get my hands on that. And then of course we got ourselves our booster packs. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and look into these particular lands. Let's see if Wizards is still doing the whole, you get full art variants of the land, or not full art variants of the lands. Let's see what we got here. And the promo in the box is Grievous Wounds. I like this aura a lot. I believe, is this brand new? Or am I remembering a different card that's Grievous Wound? I'm not 100%. Regardless, the enchantment is a lot of fun, and ooh, these are all foil. Ah, they did it again. It is what it is. I mean, we do have the first 5 are foil, and then the rest of them are just the regular ones foil. Which at this point, it's like, why not just give us all the full art foils? You know, I don't think anyone cares about these regular ones foil anymore. I feel like it's moot. It's all about these full art foils now. And let's see about this little land bundle here. Is it the same thing? Oh, so these are all the full arts. Let's see if they did the same thing. The first 5, and of course they did the same thing. So I'll be keeping these 10 lands at least. But all these others I'll probably donate to my store, which as a just a note, if you guys have to borrow your lands from your LGS, please return the lands to your LGS after the fact. It sucks whenever an LGS runs out of lands, because you know lands are fairly cheap. I mean, you can get them for a penny a dozen, to an extent. But as an LGS, I mean, if they run out of all of one basic land type, it makes it very difficult for people to draft at the events. Our particular LGS ran out of all their forests, and so as a last minute effort, we decided to get our hands on a bunch of Pokemon energies that they just happened to have on hand, so that's what we had to use. So please return your lands to your LGS. Our first rare of this particular box, Unholy Annex. I really like this particular card. The Demon token looks pretty sweet, and man, these lands in foil are gorgeous. Like, look at that. I kind of overlooked them over here, but man, they're just awesome. Our foil card, and then random art token card. Go ahead and do that piles like that. But yeah, this particular set has just been absolutely amazing. The art is awesome. It's either super creepy or just looks super cool. And yeah, it's so thematic, and just there's a lot of these horror movie references that I grew up with as a kid. So seeing them now, it's actually super cool. Yeah, definitely an absolute blast. Ooh, that art card is creepy. Got ourselves our foil, another common, and then the Undead Sprinter. Crazy zombie running up some stairs. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this particular set. I mean, it's been I've talked to a handful of different people, and everyone's had kind of a different approach. There was a couple of people that wasn't really a big fan of the '90s horror that this is referring to. They actually preferred like the old school black and white cinema, but in this particular one, there were a handful of other people that really enjoyed just the set in general. The flavor in the set has been amazing. Uh, just overall, what do you guys? Let me know what you guys think. The cycle of cards is super cool, and the fact that this has another infinite combo for Vito. There we go. It's a pretty solid. I feel like it's a solid. The creature itself is not too bad. You know, being a 4 mana 4/3. Just that ability is just absurd. The fact that even if you kill it, if it was a creature, it will come back as a enchantment for yourself. It's actually pretty cool. We got ourselves our commons and uncommons. That's an interesting placement for that particular special guest card, but look at that. That's a Phantasmal Image special guest piece. That is, I believe, our first mythic. I still count these as mythics, because, I mean, it's mythic, right? The pull rate on these are so crazy small, but man, that looks super sick. So there we go. We got ourselves a super sweet special guest right there. Got ourselves our uncommons, and we got ourselves a regular mythic as well. So I'm going to count that as a double mythic pack with a dud non-token advert card. But yeah, there we go. We got ourselves our lands and a Tyvar the Pummeler. Man, this card is wild. 3 mana, 3/3 that you can make indestructible very easily, and you can pay 5 mana and pump your team. It's just wild. It's essentially Rampaging Stampede? Is that what it is? Something like that. It unfortunately does not give trample, but I mean, it still doesn't. It should do enough to where if you're swinging wide enough or even tall enough, it should not matter too much right there. Alright, we got ourselves our commons and uncommons. But yeah, this particular fat pack is definitely not a disappointment. I mean, at this point, there's pretty much not too much else that can make it super good. Got ourselves another double rare pack here. Got ourselves our token, land, foil card, and double rare. One of the creepiest cards in the set. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of this artwork of the card. The bio box promo of the card looks so much creepier to me, especially when, like, at a glance you're like, oh, it's a cute cat puppet. No, not really. It's a bundle of spiders, and it looks absolutely disgusting. I know that makes my skin crawl every once in a while whenever I look at it a little bit too closely. So yeah, definitely a creepy card. Ah, speaking of creepy cards, the Jolly Balloon Man. I want to hear the story about this particular one. As far as I recall, I don't recall any particular. Maybe this is an It reference, possibly. I'm not 100%, but regardless to what it is, it's pretty wild. Got ourselves another double rare pack, so we got ourselves a Comeback Wrong as well. That's super sweet. And a Ethereal Armor. So we got ourselves our foil, our crazy full art card. Oh, yeah, put the full art card. And then the fact that, like, even in the regular packs you get the basic non-full art lands foil. It's so annoying. Just give us all the full art land treatment. I mean, stop printing these at this point. If you're going to put full art treatments into all the sets going forward, might as well just make all the lands the full art treatment. Like, why do this, Wizards? But, you know, they'll probably listen. They'll never hear me complain about it, but I'm going to keep complaining about it because it just, I'm going to gripe. I'm going to forever gripe about that. We got ourselves another, ooh, that is a foily rare. So we got ourselves another double rare pack, which is cool. And then the concept of this zombie assassin is ridiculous to me. It's so thematic and so good, and the fact that there are ways, obviously, to get rid of it permanently, but if you don't go about getting rid of it the specific way, and the fact that it just keeps coming back, it's so good. It just reminds me of the good old the horror movies where you think that the monster is dealt with, but they keep coming back in one way or another, and it's so good. Alright, got ourselves our commons and uncommons. Good old Hedron Carab 2.0, essentially. But man, this card has done some work in a lot of the games that I've played. Got ourselves our commons and uncommons. And speaking of enchantment benefits, this Ghostly Dancers is an absurdly powerful card. So we got ourselves that, our land, and our foil. And then our last pack of this particular fat pack. See what else we get here. Is there going to be some more fire in this particular one? Let's see. So, got ourselves our commons and uncommons. Kind of go through those. Alrighty, commons, uncommons, and so of the overlords, I think this has definitely got to be the weakest one. But myself personally, I love it. I love the everywhere land tokens. I just think it's hilarious. But there we go. So we got ourselves our mythic as our final rare, and a foily monkey toy, and a glimmer token. So yeah, there we go. We got all of our rares and mythics. So let's go ahead and just double check them all real quick, making sure. I think we got a total of 3 mythics in one box. Yeah, that's not too bad. So doing the recap review, God, that's a beautiful phantasmal image. Definitely going to replace my old ones with that. Got ourselves a Tyvar that's getting slot right into my elf ball. And then everything else is still kind of like I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I did mention in my last video I'm probably going to do a rooms deck. This I think should go in that. And then everything else is kind of, we'll figure it out as I go. But yeah, this is just a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to drafting a whole bunch of this particular set. And I know me and my buddies have already been in discussions about doing our, I guess, per set collector draft at this point. But yeah, there we go, everyone. Thank you again. Going to grab a couple more code cards here. I have a bunch of these to give out, so here we go. Do enjoy these, you guys. This is just my small thank you to the people that do watch my videos. Do try your best. If you've claimed one, not to claim all of them. Try and share the wealth. There are more than one of you guys out there, from what I've been told. So do take the time. Don't hog them all. And if someone uses this way down after it's been released, well, it's your luck, because other people were nice. Regardless, best of luck to whoever redeems the codes. Hopefully you guys get something good. And that's just a small thank you from me to you guys. Take the time again to, if you made it to this point of the video, to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all of the attention. And thank you so much again, guys, for taking the time. I do appreciate you guys so much. With that being the case, that's everything for this evening. You guys have a great one, and never forget, Senpai didn't notice. Good night.